December 2nd, 1944, on my 18th birthday, I entered the Great Lakes Naval Training Center. All new recruits started in boot camp, about 120 in our platoon number 2205. 9 weeks later, including a missed Christmas with our families, we separated into our special training schools. Mine was electrician's mate. After 16 weeks of training, I was assigned to the USS Muir, DE-770, at Mayport, Florida. She operated as one of 3 destroyer escorts that helped rescue student pilots when they missed their practice landings on the deck of the small aircraft carrier USS Guadalcanal. A destroyer escort is uniquely designed for a special duty, that is, to locate enemy submarines, use depth charges to either sink them or force them to the surface, and to be captured. About the size of a small cruise ship, but tiny when next to an ocean liner. The Muir and her crew logged 2 very memorable sea stories. Story 1, the big roll during a Category 4 hurricane, winds upwards of 137 miles per hour. Our special assignment, to test a unique device designed to save airmen downed at sea. It's called So Far. We left Baltimore, Maryland, headed for Dakar, West Africa, now called Senegal, more than 4,000 miles of deep blue Atlantic Ocean. Typically, most of us had actually become accustomed to the very heavy seas, averaging 50 feet from trough to crest. Then at 0700, on our second day out, it happened. A crosswave slammed into us while we were rolling 25 degrees to port. It pushed us to 65 degrees from vertical. The decks were like bulkheads. We momentarily were walking on our bulkheads as if they were decks. Shower water appeared to go horizontal. Down in the engine rooms, Motormax grabbed railings and hung in space as the room swung below them. The ship's log shows for 9 minutes, Muir lost all power. She was dead still at the mercy of the 50-foot crisscrossing swells. Our inclometer had registered 65 degrees, just 7 degrees from our capsize angle, which was 72 degrees. Reach that, we would go belly up. When we took our big roll, I was in the mess hall. Pots, pans, and steam table food became airborne. Sailors did too. 3 more days of laboring through those hurricane-driven seas. 6 more days to reach Dakar. Before leaving the Muir, I attained the rank of electrician's mate 3rd class. In August 2016, I visited the USS Slater DE-766. She is on display at Albany, New York, dockside on the Hudson River. She is one of our 39 sister ships, all nearly identical, launched between 1943 and 1944 at the Tampa, Florida shipyard. Story 2. Capture of the U-505 submarine, June 4, 1944, off Cape Blanco, West Africa. Muir did not take part in this capture. However, after the capture, Muir did join the same group under the command of Captain Gallery. When a sub is located, all DEs begin their vulturous duty. Dozens of depth charges, each packed with 400 pounds of TNT, are rolled off the stern, timed to detonate at specific depths. Fly guns propel charges from the sides. Hedgehogs are fired over the bow. A deadly pattern of charges surrounds the sub. The U-505 risks sinking, surfaces with all its crew. Her captain hoists the flag of surrender. A boarding party of 8 crew members and 1 officer motored over to accept its surrender. U-505 is claimed. Finally, the prize is towed to the USA, is now on display at the Chicago Museum of Science and Industry. So ends my story.